and welcome to the Bout Nothin Podcast. I'm joined again by... The lights just got darker right as I started.
By Nothing, podcast over.
Good, thanks for listening. I'm joined again by Dylan and kind of Ian.
Yeah, it's me.
He's busy over there, but he's part of it. Yeah. If you can't tell, I've been sick. This one almost got uploaded later than the other ones because I was losing my voice.
Yeah.
Turns out I have allergies, which didn't used to be a problem, but now I take immunosuppressants.
Shit sucks,
and now
bro.
Allergies can freaking just kill you. They can take you out of work for like 2 days. Absolutely destroyed me.
Dander, no thanks.
Yeah, not it. Dander can get the hell out of here. What even is dander?
Stupid.
Yeah, dumb. That's what.
Who gives a fuck?
Eat shit biologist. Got him. Thanks. That's my hype man.
Right.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I was actually just about to say this before we started recording.
Mm-hmm.
I normally, whenever I'm in a game of League of Legends, I don't hop into Discord links that are sent because the community is just a dog.
You're on.
They're just
League
bad.
of Legends.
Die. Death. Yeah. I usually don't because the community is just that bad.
Mm-hmm.
But I decided, hell, why not? I'll do it.
Let's see how grimy.
Exactly. Let's see how many times I can be called different slurs, right? And so I joined the Discord, and they were like, they were all chatting about random stuff in the pregame lobby. And one of the guys was like, "Man, like I'm like hella sunburnt. Like I just came back from vacation." Mm-hmm. The other guy was like, "Yeah, dude, I hate getting sunburnt. Like I'm pretty pale. Like I got sunburned easy." And I was like, "I do too. In fact, my doctor told me to avoid the sun," as like a joke. Right. That was what I said, right? Mm-hmm. And they were like, "Why are you one of those people that's allergic to the sun?" I mean, I know that's a thing, isn't it? I was like, "No, I just take immunosuppressants." And dude, the silence that followed that lobby when the guy only thing I could say was, "Oh, cool."
Why?
He didn't know what to say. I was like, I'm not like dying, bro.
Neither did he or anybody else.
I was like, it was just a conversation.
I mean, to be fair, what would you say to that? But other than like, oh wow,
yeah, I guess
that
exactly.
Sucks.
I didn't think that that sounds worse than it was.
Right.
Just that he was like, oh, like cool. And I was like, yeah. So I was like,
no, bad for you.
I was like, I'll just move on. So I was like, yeah, I got prescribed sunscreen because of it. And I was like, that's next level of pale and ginger is you got
SPF, fuck off.
SPF doctor's orders. Dude, I thought it was so funny. And then we lost that game. We all did really bad. But nobody flamed anybody, so that's a plus.
Yeah.
We all knew that each other was
first.
Yeah, we all knew we were all trash, but we were in a call together, so we didn't say anything.
No.
We were just like, yeah, we're all bad. Yeah. We're all bad. And it was over.
Tracks.
And then as soon as the game was over, we were all like, cool, yeah, well, good game. We all just left. We all just left immediately. Like,
okay,
right.
bye.
Yeah, there was no further conversation. I thought it was priceless.
Damn, bro.
Oh man,
that just intensifies my desire to not play that game.
Why? That was nice. That was a nice interaction.
That sounds like the most awkward, like dog water conversation I can think of.
No, well, okay, the actual conversation was great. I'm giving you the highlights.
Oh, okay.
The actual game conversation was nice. Like we chatted, and I just thought it was hilarious.
I guess I had to be there, which will never happen. But
you'll be there one day
in spirit.
Next time,
I'll watch.
Next time, yeah, exactly. Next time, I'll just invite you to the Discord. They'll be like.
How's that for a deep cut?
Meow. I love that one. Oh man, yeah. Like I'll just make you join. They'll be like, "Hey, who's Dylan? Who are you?" And you're like, "Oh, I'm not playing. I'm just here for moral support. You guys are all trash."
Watch.
Yeah, you guys are all bad.
I'm a voyeur.
Oh man. So we recently started watching Fullmetal Alchemist.
Okay, good. If you didn't say it, I was going to interrupt you and yell it at the top of my lungs.
Fullmetal Alchemist. Every Malcolm has its middle.
Yes, Brotherhood.
Yeah, oh yeah, Brotherhood. That's actually the specific. Yeah.
Now,
also, one of the guys in that call I was talking about asked if anybody watched anime, and I was like, I mean, one of my friends is trying to get me to watch. Well, actually, say trying. Like I was like, we're watching Fullmetal Alchemist, and he was like, "Oh, cool, that's a good one." Now again, they didn't go farther from there. Really, I guess he didn't want to spoil anything, but he was like, "Oh, cool, that's a good one." And
okay, good. You already spoiled yourself for one scene.
Okay, but that was, I mean, I couldn't help it. It was a meme. It was sent to me.
Damn you.
Yeah. it's too late for me.
But yeah, this was a show that, funnily enough, Ethan had asked me about.
Yeah, I heard it was good. And I was like...
So, of course, I'm like, okay, I'm going to order both Blu-ray collections and just have the whole series on standby. Mm-hmm. And I do.
For the inevitable day.
Yes, of course. And... whenever he came over last, I can't remember what exactly you came over for. I think it was just to hang out.
Fantastic question. I don't actually remember.
Yeah.
I
I
think
just remember you came over and we just started watching it.
I think we came over to hang out. Yeah, we were gonna try and finish the campaign of Kingdom Hearts 3, and then we sat down. And we were like, Kingdom Hearts 3 is kind of trash.
Yeah, let's just watch the entire first disc of
Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. That's where it's at,
and it was so good. I'm so glad you're enjoying it so far.
Yeah, it's really solid.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't enjoyed something like this since Gurren Lagann, which is really fire.
That's high praise.
That's high praise. Yeah. Well, I don't think Gurren Lagann hit this stride as fast. It's more of a slow build. Mm-hmm. This one kind of gives it to you pretty quick. It gives you like every episode's kind of like it has like a sort of instant payoff to what's kind of going on, and so you feel like there's something deep every time. Whereas like
I remember
slow build.
You were asking me a couple questions about how the alchemy worked in this universe.
Yeah.
And as I was about to explain it, something happened in the show.
Yeah.
Where this dude like shows off his specialized abilities where he uses water or water vapor.
Yeah.
And I want to say that they could use it for anything, but some state alchemists have just specialized in certain things.
That's what it seemed like, yeah.
Like there's one dude who just makes everything explode.
I love that guy.
And that's it.
I love that. I wish that was my power, making everything explode.
If only.
Yeah, but I was trying to ask some questions because also I thought that Brotherhood was like the second series, so I thought that my questions weren't going to be answered. Like I thought there were things I was supposed to know going in, and you were like, no, this is like its own thing. You can just go in, and then it quickly became like I wasn't confused as much anymore because like I was wondering like they were talking about trying to get their bodies back, and I was like, so why do they not have it? And you were like, oh, just wait, and then I realized it's its own because it's very quickly explained. But I was like, why? I also remember, fun fact, whenever I was a lot younger, I was gonna say as a kid, but I don't know how old the show is. I don't think I was actually like a kid, but still, when I was younger, I legitimately thought the same thing that everyone else in the show thinks. That the Fullmetal Alchemist was his brother. Of course, the same thing. I was like, wait, and I remember somebody being like, no, it's the other guy who's the Fullmetal Alchemist. I was like, but he's not Full Metal. That's like legitimately what I thought. So actually, the show name worked.
Squeak with a penchant for outbursts.
The show even worked on me. Like
amazing,
fantastic.
But yeah, have you got a favorite character so far?
I think we've already talked about it. Honestly, Alex Louise Armstrong's kind of the best. You can't.
He's
the most inspiring thing in the show is him. It's an inspiring show, but like, man, aspirations. I want that one tuft of hair that he has. You know, I want to be him when I grow up.
Yeah, I just want his mustache.
I just want his muscles.
Those two.
I'm working on it.
Pretty cool.
One day, Alex Louise. One day. Oh no, Mr. Armstrong's gonna take his shirt off and yell at us again. My favorite line of the show so far.
So good.
Oh man. Yep.
I'm fully expecting you to have like little sparkles hanging around you whenever you
honestly
whenever you bulk up enough.
Dude, honestly, yeah. Whenever I get super shredded, I'm gonna start sparkling. I actually asked you why he was sparkling at one point, and you were like, "It's just because he is the peak, like ideal male figure." And I was like, "You're not wrong. I mean,
he's physical perfection."
Yeah, I mean his physique. Yeah, you're right. I mean, if only I had that kind of rippling muscles. No, man. I like how we're just chatting over here. Every time I just look over randomly and I just see all sorts of like the graphs moving as he edits a different podcast. Right. Absolute grind never sleeps, brother.
I'm doing double duty here.
Yeah. Whoa, double duty. That was my nickname in high school.
No, that was your nickname a few months ago, bro. What are you talking about?
That was after you got ultra cold.
That was my nickname in the hospital.
Oh, that's good.
I had to recover from that one. You guys were laughing up that I coughed. Right. Oh, man. I think I might have told you guys this one already, but when I was in the hospital, actually, I'll start with this. MeUndies, at MeUndies sponsor me, all right? When I was in the hospital, right, you're wearing a hospital gown. You're not wearing anything. But I was determined to wear fundies underneath it because I'm not going to free ball it in the hospital.
No.
I don't care how often I'm going to the bathroom. Every like 35 to 40 minutes, by the way. So it was like, yeah, I'm not doing that. So I asked my roommate at the time. He was like, hey, man, I want to stop by the hospital and say, hey, do you see how you're doing? Like, you need me to bring anything? And I was like, yeah, I can bring some more underwear from the bottom drawer and my toothbrush, I think is what I said. And he was like, or I think something else. And he was like, yeah, you got it, man. He was like, do you care which ones? And I was like, but man, they're all funny. If the one with Santa dabbing on it is available, bring that one. But I don't really care, right? And so he brought him over in a bag or whatever. I had changed. And the first thing the nurse said when she walked in was like, dude, sick underwear. That's the first thing they said.
Wow.
I was like, if I've got nothing else, I was like, if I've got nothing else going for me, it's the fact that as a patient, not only am I unique as a patient, but also my fundies are cool.
Yeah.
And as the reason why
2 points up on the board.
The reason why I was unique as a patient is because I was in. I don't know if you saw it whenever you walked in, but I was in the elderly unit of the hospital. I think they didn't have any other rooms for me.
Did not know that.
Yeah, so it's like the acute elderly care area, and you would just take a right, and I was in like the back corner of it.
Oh.
But you know what that means? This one's for you, Ian. You know what that means? That wing of the hospital is where Mama was, our grandmother.
Oh, shit.
So the reason why Mom, Mom, if you're listening to this, I'm totally putting our business out there. But the reason why Mom was so high strung in the hospital was not only because I was nearly dying, but also because like 3 rooms, like to get to my room, she had to pass the one that my grandmother died in.
Damn, that's all.
So she was freaking out because she's like, oh my God, another family member's in the hospital in the same floor. And I was like, I was too young to remember what floor she was on. I just kind of guessed because it's the old people area. And I was making jokes about it because I was like, all the patients are old ass people here. And this one young with a heart rate of 170 is like, hi, I almost died. And I'm like cracking jokes. All the nurses love me because of that. But then I didn't realize that happened. I had talked to Mom about it on like Mother's Day during like our dinner. And she was like, yep. And I was like, oof. I've been out of the hospital for a long time.
Yeah.
So I was like, I didn't realize that happened. So
yeah,
it's a good heart to heart moment. Mom, love you. But yeah, that was. I thought it was funny at the time.
Let's just sew up that wound real quick.
Well, I mean, exactly. We had talked about it, and I was like, it's in a way, it's like almost fitting that I was there. It's kind of weird. I don't know how to explain it, but I ended up being all right. I'm fine. I'm still here. I do take at #Renvoke as seen on TV. Sponsor me. What?
Non-spawn.
Nah, dude, sponsor me, bro. I'll get on those ads. You know those ads where they're all like happy, throwing balls to their kids and stuff? They're like, learn how happy can help you save. And they're like throwing a ball. Dude, I could do it. I could smile. Yeah. I can act like I never had this problem and hop on a plane with smiling with a backpack and be like, I do more with Dupixent or whatever. I could definitely, I could do it.
Invoke with Renvoke.
As the producer of this podcast, I legally have to say that we are not sponsored by Renvoke. We're not getting financial compensation.
And I'm not legally required to say you guys should totally sponsor me.
Yeah.
I'm still here in it.
In it?
It's fucking you saying it.
You got a license to almost die.
you got a license for that ulcerative colitis. I was wondering how long it would take for us to get the topic of my hospital visit. The answer is about 6 episodes.
Holy shit.
Oh, man. This is by far the weirdest. This is the most nothing that Bout Nothin Podcast has been about.
That's what we're here for.
I know, but I'm just saying, normally it's about nothing, but like this time it's nothing.
Yeah. Big nothing.
Yeah, for real. That's fantastic. On a side note, though, last episode, I had my other brother, Eric, on, and we talked about his acting career. It was really cool. I really enjoyed it. Yeah. We actually ended up talking briefly about Hogwarts Legacy.
Oh.
Which was cool. Yeah. Have you played that game yet?
No, I haven't.
I
don't even have it yet. I need to get it.
You should. It's fun.
Tell you what I'm looking forward to, though, on the topic of games.
Oh, God.
We got a motherfucking Metal Gear Solid 3 remake.
Nice.
And they're porting.
If they start remaking that stuff,
dude, they're porting the rest of the series over to PS5 now.
Nice.
And hopefully to PC, because I know for a fact that remake is getting a PC release on Steam.
I was going to say, if they start remaking that stuff, I should probably actually play it. Because I've never played anything about the Metal Gear Solid. I don't know anything about it. So
we'll
I really, if they start remaking it, I should really get. Yeah, Ian.
Shut your fucking
Ian
mouth.
is distantly shaking his head, realizing that I'm in too deep. I'll never see you again, he says. Down the rabbit hole.
You cannot.
Circling the drain. Goodbye, Ethan.
But
oh, man.
Yeah, I hope that happens. And then they released a new trailer for Grand Blue Fantasy Relink.
Oh, yeah. I don't think we've talked about Gran at all on the podcast yet.
You want to know why? Because he's a fucking bitch and nobody likes him.
I mean, but the rest, like Jita, she's cool.
Everybody but Gran.
Yeah, freak Gran.
Yeah.
Vasaraga, though?
Dude.
Vasaraga is basically... Vasaraga is like the demon version of Alex Louis Armstrong. Changed my mind. Changed my mind.
He's just as much of a shit brick house.
But he's
But
great.
with a big-ass scythe.
Have you read his lore? I mean, come on. If you read his lore, he's got a heart of gold.
Yeah.
He just
a
looks
poisoned
intimidating.
heart of gold.
Yeah, but, you know. It's a small price to pay for looking like he does.
Yeah. Fucking augmented body, dude.
Freaking dark evil powers. Hell yeah. A scythe bigger than a car? Duh.
It's perfect.
Man basically just looks like death, but he's just a guy.
Right. Just super chill dude. Who likes drinking.
I mean, basically just me, except I'm not his size. And I'm not nearly as strong as he is.
Yeah. Tell you what, you get a scythe and then we'll start talking.
Somebody send me a scythe.
Specifically great scythe Granoff.
Exactly. Hey, here's my mailing address. Oh, man. Yeah.
The more I see about that game, the less I am able to wait for it.
I was about to say, we definitely need to play it. Mm-hmm. That one looks super fun.
Yeah. We're getting a new Helldivers game.
I don't know what that... My chair is really squeaky. I keep turning it. I wonder if that's showing up on the podcast. In the background of the podcast, you hear... in the background.
Maybe a little bit during the breaks, but...
Yeah, Ian, edit that one out. It's just that easy. you just say, Ian, edit that one out, and he could totally do it. It's just that
on
easy.
The fly.
Yeah, you got it. It's just that easy. Well, you're gonna actually here's a bunch of explosions and clown noise, beep, beep, noises. You're gonna hear a bunch of random shit over it.
That's amazing.
Oh man! But what's the game you're talking about?
Helldivers.
Yeah, never.
So it started out as a asymmetric twin stick shooter that me and Dakota played on PS4 like a bunch back in the day.
Yeah.
And it was really fun. It was super customizable, shit ton of weapons, different I forgot what they're called. We'll say requisitions that you can call in. I'm talking tanks, APCs, mechs, emplacements like turrets and shit.
Yeah.
It's super fun. And now they're making it's already poking fun and parodying Starship Troopers.
Yeah.
But in the trailer, the game looks straight up like a mixture between... Oh, how could I describe it? It reminds me of Lost Planet, but not with that Capcom spin.
Yeah.
I'd say it's like a mixture between the viewpoint of a Resident Evil and or Dead Space.
Nice.
But the mechanics and feel of a Gears of War.
Nice. That sounds interesting.
It looks really fun.
Gonna have to give that a shot. When is it coming out?
I have no idea. I
Even better.
I think they may have released a date for it, but I don't remember. There was a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
You indie projects to keep track of.
Yeah.
I want to say the dude or some of the people who worked on Journey are making a new game where you
Dude, honestly, I'm here for it.
Dude, you skateboard on a sword through a desert that looks like a fucking ocean.
That's just a Friday night, yeah. Right. That's what do you do on your weekends?
It looks beautiful.
Oh, man.
But yeah, besides that, I've still got the whole backlog of different games we need to get through.
Mm-hmm.
What was one that I know we're still doing Kingdom Hearts 3.
You finished Kingdom Hearts 3 and you said you want to do Devil May Cry.
Yes, Devil May Cry, for sure. That one's going to be fun.
I've never played those either.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. I'm interested. I've never played any of them, but I liked watching you play what I did see you play of DMC 5. Yeah, and I was like, that does look fun. And apparently, it's done really well.
Crop.
So yeah, I'm definitely interested in it. So,
oh man,
yep. It's been I haven't really had any new game. Darkest Dungeon 2. I mean, that was finally that was released on Steam, and
I haven't looked into it.
I'm gonna be honest, it's tough. It is tough
to see if we could do a playthrough of it.
Oh yeah, we definitely can. It's
fun.
Freaking tough, but I love it, and I love the original Darkest Dungeon as well. But
would you say it's harder than the original so far?
I think it's harder for different reasons, but not
they just added a bunch of new mechanics.
No, yeah, but the whole game plays it's a lot different.
Right.
I think it's harder for a lot.
A little bit of it whenever it was in early access, and it looked completely different.
And it's a lot better for a lot of them, but it's interesting. They kept the spirit of Darkest Dungeon, but it is functionally a different game.
Right.
And so, even though I really like it, I would say it's harder for different reasons, and I don't know how else to describe it. But basically, it's one long run. So you don't have the whole sitting in a run and then recover and some people run.
Right.
No, you kind of just keep going with this team until you
pound.
Exactly, and you have to make.
Got to get that madman's knowledge.
Yeah, exactly. And you have to make it to the end. Right now. I beat the first boss on my first run, actually, because I'd played a lot in early access, so I kind of knew what to do with the first one. So I beat the first boss pretty easily, but I haven't gotten the second one yet. I got really close, but just barely didn't make it.
Yeah.
So it's tough, and I've been kind of playing it off and on. I've been playing, League with my roommate here and there as well. So it's kind of it just depends. But
Yeah.
I forgot I can hear my chair. I'm talking like, I've been
Stop moving.
League of Legends every time I say it. But yeah, so I've been playing that off and on, and man, it's really fun, man.
Yeah.
But it's also like it's infuriating because it's really hard. So there is that.
Another bit of news for those of you who pre-ordered it, you are probably currently playing Diablo 4 because it is out for those
I
who
did not know that
pre-ordered
it
the
was.
game.
What?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even know it was coming. I didn't need to look this up.
Oh yeah, dude. I haven't seen
Did you-
anything for it. Like not a damn thing.
I didn't know if you pre-ordered it. I was about to say,
Oh
like,
no,
is
no,
it
no.
good?
I plan to, but I'm not super worried about it.
Yeah.
Been a while since I tackled the series, so I'm gonna be rusty regardless. But
Yeah, for sure.
it'll be nice.
It's been a while since I tackled any game similar to that one. I
Mhm.
used to play. There were similar games like that I'd play ages ago, but
One of my coworkers at Best Buy, his name's Alex. He was wanting to. He set a goal for getting max level within like 2 weeks of the game releasing.
I always love it when people are like, you know what, this game's coming out. I'm gonna no life the hell out of it.
I'm gonna shit.
Right?
Spare time? What's that?
Exactly. Yeah. I think that's great. Like they're like, oh, this game's coming out. I'm taking a week off work for it. Like I love
It
that.
brought me back for like whenever I was younger, and I would do the same thing for every major Halo release.
Yeah, and like school, who needs it, bro?
Mhm.
I'm not showing up for that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that was for fun.
Oh,
God,
no.
dude, my dad gave me such a hard time whenever we went to pick up the limited edition for Halo Reach.
Yeah.
He was like, you're gonna owe me for this. You better be on your A game for the rest of the next like month. I was like, yeah, Dad, whatever you say.
I'm gonna be great. I'm gonna be so good.
Right.
You better pay him back for that.
Yeah. Oh, of course.
You owe that man whiskey and a cigar.
And then some. Fuck, are you kidding me for Reach, bro?
Well, at least I'm just,
Yeah.
it's been plenty of time since this. I figured, that's just,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh man. Speaking of whiskeys and cigars, I've been slowly getting my roommate into. I need to have him on the podcast actually. Slowly getting him into whiskey more and more because he's been like trying the collection, and he wants to do the bourbon trail now. So it looks like I'm going to be doing it a second time with him and visiting some different distilleries.
Nice.
So if you guys are free in October, October, that's probably when it's going to happen. Yeah.
How much did that cost you, by the way?
So it costed me a lot,
Mm.
but I also bought a lot of whiskey to bring home.
Right. Other than the stuff you bought. And
But like
brought
after
back.
traveling and stuff, like $1,500. Now that also depends on where you stay and stuff, and it can change. But like the trip, it wasn't that expensive.
Yeah.
But also we did it during COVID, so it was
God.
a little cheaper.
Yeah.
But I think that should level out just fine.
Hmm.
But yeah, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that expensive, and it was definitely worth doing.
Oh,
I tried so much whiskey,
Mhm.
so
I remember late at night you came back with Daryl and showed us the haul, dude.
we brought so much back. We bought there's still one of them. I haven't opened that Brooklady Black Art.
Yeah.
I have not opened it yet. I need to figure out what
I
to do.
still gotta try that fucking Blade Runner Black Label.
Oh yeah, it's just Black Label, but it's a really cool bottle.
I know.
I just want the cool
really
bottle.
want
Have you saw the bottle at the Cove?
Yeah. They've got it on the top shelf.
I
I
love
lost
that.
my nuts.
Can't find him. Haven't found him since.
Gone.
No nuts.
Nuts. Oh. Bowels even.
I like how I saw him slowly turn around for that one. I was
Wayward
like,
ooh.
give me a second. Yeah, so we're hoping to do that and just take some time
Got
to
more than a
have
few
a
things
vacation.
on the docket.
Yeah, I've been wanting to do a vacation, and that's a pretty simple, not very far, not very expensive one that I can pull off.
Yeah.
And also that my roommate wants to go to, so it'd be really neat. I
Very
would like to do more
nice.
traveling, and I really wanted to go to Scotland, but
Ooh.
we'll do this. We'll stay local for a bit.
Yeah.
And drink some whiskey.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna start posting on my Instagram the whiskeys I'm drinking.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna start doing. Start adding my podcast. Write that one down, Ian.
Whiskey.
Not adding
posting.
adding my Instagram and just start. I don't know how to add that to the link tree because you're the guy who knows all that stuff. The thumbs up. He's mid work typing furiously. Thumbs up.
Oh, that's good.
Oh man, he's never gonna edit in here again. We're just interrupting his work constantly. we're just chatting and being like, "Oh, hey, write that one down." He's like, "Oh, Jesus Christ, these stupid kids!
Shut the fuck up.
God, just let me work." Oh man. But yeah, I'm gonna tag my Instagram here and just start posting. I should probably change some of
I'm
those
too scared to post anything
on Instagram.
like anywhere.
Who cares? Except for the podcast, your life is already on the internet. Just put the rest of it on there.
Not because if I do, it's just gonna be like dumb little pictures of my stupid models or some shit.
Bruh. Just problem solved. just one at a time. Be like, this one is this, and I built it
like
this time.
this one because how pointy he looks.
Nah, like you gotta put data in there. Like, when did you build this one? You gotta remember when you built it.
I could honestly date.
I think that you could probably date them and be like, this one, this is great.
That's like a visual timeline for me.
Ian, you hear this? I'm trying to convince him. I'm trying to convince him. We're gonna get a whole mech Instagram page for these things.
Oh god.
Honestly, I think it'd be
mech.
it'd be pretty dope. You're over here.
He has an Instagram and it's on the link tree.
And I have not touched it.
I'm going to make. God, I promise the many thousands of listeners to this podcast, I will make him post these pictures.
Oh god.
linktr.ee/Ian Wolffe. Linktree/Ian Wolffe. You should see all the stuff there.
We can just roll credits. We can just end it there. I mean, it's a short podcast. We can end it there.
I mean, yeah.
Oh man, yeah. I think it'd be cool. Yeah, you got all these, your whole collection of things. Basically, what you're trying to do is the same thing I'm trying to do. It's just that mine's whiskey.
Right.
Or what I'm trying to get you to do is the same thing I'm trying to do. It's just mine's whiskey. That's it.
Right. I wouldn't be opposed. I just know there's gonna be one fucker out there that says, "Oh, that looks like shit." It's like, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I didn't see you building it, pussy.
I don't have the time to do the detail work I want to do.
Well,
I still need to get an airbrush.
Oh yeah, you have the paint stuff. You just don't have the actual. Yeah, dude. Honestly, you should make one of them look like real.
I'm gonna. If I do, I want to do one styled with like that, the shading that you would see in the show.
Oh yeah,
because I've seen a couple like that and they look fucking amazing. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm not nearly artistic enough for that kind of thing.
Me neither.
No, I shading, paint, building a mech.
Blurg.
I stopped at Lego.
Blarg even.
Stopped at Lego. Honestly, Lego is where. And even then, I couldn't build my own thing with Lego. I had to yawn for some reason. Yeah. It's like early for me, not even late, but whatever. I can't even build my own thing with Lego. Like it has to be like
whatever.
Like
the instructions
exactly.
say.
Like it has to be like IKEA. Like I have to have the instruction manual.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, people complained about building furniture a while back. I built.
Dude, that shit's fun.
Oh, I really liked it. It's like adult Lego. Well, I'll be honest, I had a great time.
Yeah.
I built 2 inside tables that I got from some place that wasn't in English because it was off of Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't read the instructions, but even then, there weren't really any words on there. It was just Lego.
Yeah.
Time of my freaking life, dude. It was awesome. Now I've got these 2 dope end tables with like in there. It's of course on Amazon, so everything has plugs.
Right.
You could buy like a freaking can opener and it's going to have a USB port on it. Like everything on Amazon's got why? I don't know, but like both of these tables have not only 2 plugs, but they also have 2 USB like
USB-C?
Yeah, like no, like just normal.
Oh, just USB-A?
Yeah, like just ports, yeah. And so like I have this outlets.
I actually know the difference now.
Yeah, really? Nice.
Yeah.
They have I have these outlets on both of my end tables, and the lamps are plugged into the outlets, but I still have like room for charge. There's so many plugs in my room now.
Amazing.
And it's like
an overabundance of convenience.
Yeah, but also both of the end tables are plugged into the one that's hard to get to behind my bed. So basically, I just moved the one behind my bed to the end table that's accessible because Amazon just gives you again. You can get anything. There's a plug for everything on Amazon.
Yeah,
it's great. Every time I look at something, I'm like, dude, is that like a lamp? There's boom USB port on the side. You can charge your phone with this lamp.
Yeah.
Amazon, they know their audience. Everyone just wants to charge their damn phone. So I now have 1 million, but I also got these cool lamps from Amazon too, where you just touch the base. And watch this is not uncommon. This is this is just a thing. But it's still cool to me. You just touch the base, and it turns on. It comes with dimmable lights.
Dude.
So you tap it 3 times for its brightest setting.
You know what I've always wanted?
What?
Clap lights.
Ugh.
My grandparents used
Didn't
to
work.
have those. They were so cool.
I don't know anybody that used to have them. I thought they were a myth. Let me be honest.
Nah, they're real.
I
was there.
I feel like it would be. I would it's like it would just actually turn on and off just because of noise I'm making, just because of something stupid. Or like I would clap as a joke and the lights would be like, "Oh, that's my sign. I'm out." Like,
clap my ass cheeks keeps turning the lights on and off.
The Colonel. Oh man, yeah. Well, yeah, I got these like these neat lamps and stuff. So it's great for reading because it's dim.
Mhm.
And so I've been reading, as I told you earlier, I've been reading the works of Seneca. I've been
Oh,
reading
yeah,
his moral letters, which I need to have Dominic on.
Mhm.
If you want to join for that one too, I need to have Dominic on. I
That'd
want
be
to
cool.
talk philosophy with Dominic. I've
Oh,
been
boy.
reading his. It basically gonna be a long, surreal podcast. I was talking about probably random shit,
Yeah.
but like he's read a lot of like philosophy stuff, and he's into that, and so like I feel like I think we would have a good conversation about. So I've been wanting to have him on about with that as like the topic.
Yeah.
I guess that would be the nothing of the week. And I think it'd be really dope because I've been really enjoying the book.
Yeah.
I was also recommended to read Marcus Aurelius.
Yes.
The Meditations of
Yes,
Marcus Aurelius.
dude, the meditations are one of my favorites.
You've read it?
Yes.
My God.
Mhm.
Was it good?
Yes.
No. I need to read that. Damn. Can I get it on? Can I get it on? Watch as I quickly look to
There are,
Amazon to find it.
I mean, you could find like audio book versions of it.
That'd be easy. I kind of
Yeah.
like having a physical book and highlighting things. I'm old school. I'm kind of weird.
Oh yeah, I get you.
But I'm going to look it up. Marcus Aurelius Meditations, one of the first things I found.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like it's a lot cheaper than I thought, too.
Yeah,
I could definitely get this. Well, there we go. I found it. That was quick.
you're gonna love it.
Well, I'm going to probably finish the book I have now because I've been taking my time with the letters. And I really been enjoying it. It's been really good.
If you'd like a culmination of old school military strategy, I would definitely recommend The Art of War.
Well, I've read that one.
It's so
I've read that one.
good.
That was good.
I love it.
I like the ongoing jokes right now, though, where it's like when people just quote Sun Tzu for things, like do them dirty in front of their squad. Sun Tzu probably.
I
love
fucking
that.
love that
Yeah. No, and or it's like it's a picture of Rock Lee. It says that. Like, I really like those quotes.
Yeah.
So, what you been playing lately on games? Been playing games lately?
So I was able to start up the campaign, like story mode of For Honor with Ian.
Nice.
Motherfucker
Thumbs up.
loves it. It's
I didn't know
one
they
of-
had a story mode.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
Everybody forgets about it.
Well, I've
But
never played the
it's
game
good.
before. I don't think about the game really.
It's really good.
Nice.
You play as one character from each of the three factions, like the Knights, Samurai, and Vikings.
Mm-hmm.
And you like this. The Knight main character is voiced by Liam O'Brien.
Freaking hell yeah! You can't go wrong, man. You can't go
He
wrong.
is one of the greats.
One day, I want to be as cool as Liam O'Brien.
One of my favorite of his performances is as Asura from Asura's Wrath.
Say again?
Asura's Wrath.
Yeah.
Super cool game.
I don't think I've.
You'd recognize it if I showed it to you.
Oh, it was
Dude with
like
like 6 arms.
I think okay. No, I think I
Yeah,
do.
yeah.
Okay, because I was sitting there, I was like, like shaking
Yeah.
the cobwebs off, trying to figure out what you're saying. I was like, I don't
Yeah.
really know what he's saying. Yeah,
It's okay. I'll refresh your memory later.
yeah. Just send pics.
Right.
So,
As far as what
Yeah.
else I've been playing, it's been some Super Robot Wars here and there.
Nice.
Battle Engine Aquila.
never heard
Which
of that.
I still need to show that to you.
Okay, yeah.
It's super
After this podcast, there's gonna be a bunch of random things that I'm gonna learn
yeah,
about or be reminded of.
right. What was the other one? I've really been having a hankering for BioShock
Nice.
as of late. Mainly the second one because that one was so much fun.
Yeah, I'm playing Darkest Dungeon too. I really been wanting to download and just start Middle Earth Shadow of War.
Yeah.
That'd be really good.
I miss the days of just sitting behind your desk right next to you watching you play Shadow of Mordor.
Dude, I kicked the ass of that
That
game.
was so fun.
I love that freaking game.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of, I've fallen down the rabbit hole of Lord of the Rings Online.
Oh god.
He tries to
I'm
convince
so-
us to join him.
I so badly want you guys to play with me. I want another crew of people to play an MMO with.
Yeah.
Again. I miss it.
It's gotta happen.
Yeah,
We need to finish our Divinity campaign though.
definitely.
Low-key.
God damn, dude. I can't wait to continue Angry Story.
Dude, the story of Angry. Honestly.
Oh, another thing that you reminded me of was that we need to play Sanctum 2.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We have that, don't we?
Yeah. Is it
Ian said he
3-player or
has it
just
too.
2-player?
I think it's up to 4.
Oh, sweet.
I think so.
Dude, we could totally do that.
Oh yeah, that is a dope background, Ian, of the Mornings on the original Minds of Moria background. That's old school, bro. Brings you back to whenever I was playing on the laptop right next to you.
Oh god.
Yeah. Well, mainly because I'm losing my voice. This one might have to be a quick podcast episode. I can feel it
What
setting
time
in.
are we at right now?
It's only been about 30-something minutes. Usually we make it to 50.
Sometimes.
but-
Anyway.
Yeah, well, usually we're making it to 50, but this one, I'm going to keep it a little bit quicker because I could feel myself being squeaky chair again. I could feel my voice hurting me again. So, thanks for listening.
Mhm.
I think now I'm on the link tree for at Ethan was taken
Yep.
on Instagram.
Confirming.
Follow
thumbs
me
up.
for whiskey. At Brooklady, sponsor me. I like your whiskey. And until next time, Sanctum 2 is 4-player. Ian just
Sweet.
said, so we should play it together.
Perfect.
Thanks for listening, and
See ya.
goodbye.